What makes you deeply fulfilled? Over the past year, I've been on the quest to search for this answer. And one of the biggest questions that I've encountered whenever it seems like I found an answer to this question is whether or not I was doing this activity with genuine internal joy or with externally driven motivation. I mean, I thought I clearly knew who I was. Clearly an entrepreneur. I was trading match attacks when I was 10 years old, created 2 different YouTube channels, one on football cards and one on FIFA, then a marketing agency not too long later, then a podcast with Gen Z founders, and then a failed couple projects here and there. But the harsh reality struck when I asked myself this one question for all of the activities that I did. Would I still continue doing these activities if it wasn't for the money? And on the surface level, it seems like my mind thinks that this is a really silly question. I mean, of course I would continue running my marketing agency if it wasn't for money. But deep down, if I authentically think about it, I knew that the answer was invalid. I was tricking my mind. I was doing it just because of the money. And I think this has been one of the biggest things that I need to address in my life right now, because I'm 17 years old and I'm going to college in less than a year. And it's kind of ironic because after spending 2 months in pre-college summer sessions, which basically means that the university provides an environment where high schoolers are able to learn college level courses and simulate this college environment, I realized that I just still don't have a solid framework of who I am. I realized that the problem is not that we don't have enough information on what we want to do. And in fact, we actually have too much information in this day and age. And what's happening is that we're losing grasp on who we are actually, not the masks that we're wearing, but who we are deeply on the inside. And you see, just like yourself, I thought the answer would be to look outwards, which was to join more clubs, to build the next startup, to do the next thing that was on social media. But I've only came to find out most recently that action was only half of the equation to genuine fulfillment. I realized that one key factor that I was missing this entire time was building the right tools to be more self-aware of who I genuinely am on the inside and what I'm actually feeling. And in the beginning, I also thought the same thing, that these strategies and these tools of self-improvement and self-discovery were all fluff and they just weren't effective. But over time, I came to realize that that's how I transformed my entire life. If you're someone in your teens, I invite you to join me on this journey of self-discovery, where I share my childhood stories as a 17-year-old growing up and soon becoming an adult, while also giving practical steps that you can take to find that inner voice that is deeply lost inside of all of us. Really, this video took me such a long time to create because I was thinking about so many things on how to get started, and I just can't wait to share everything that I've learned in the past year and everything that I'm going to continue learning. And today just marks the day as the start of a new chapter for both myself and also you. See you soon.